Hey creators, welcome to the very first episode of Africa's Millionaire Creatives. My name is Aloma Abagi. For those of you who are not familiar with what I do, I'm a content creator and curator. I've been a DJ for the past 4 years in Nairobi, Kenya, and lead music curator at Africa's largest music service, Mdundo. The aim of this channel is to document my journey towards financial freedom, and along the way, share my knowledge and personal experiences of how I've grown my money from a mere $50 a month to a now 5-figure monthly income from multiple sources. Your very first step as a creative looking to make money and grow your money is to do an assessment of where you are right now financially. So number one, do you have any debt and how soon can you pay it off? By paying it off, I don't mean take all the money you have right now and pay all your debt. No. Call your lender, have a conversation with them, and figure out a payment plan. I know they'll be open to it, and how you can pay off your debt on a monthly basis. I bet they'll give you a minimum you can pay off. So then you can start with that and work with it all the way to the top. If you can make some extra payments, go ahead. If you have multiple sources of debt, not to worry, this is how you can decide which one to start with. So one, you can either decide to start with the one with the largest interest. That's I think the most recommended way to go so that you don't pay off any extra amounts on top. Or the second one is to go with the largest chunk. So the one with the biggest amount of money that you owe, go after that one. Now remember, I bet you've heard the fact that not all debt is bad debt. It just depends on how you use it. So don't take any money and use it haphazardly, like spending it on having a good time or buying shoes or whatever. Take the money and put it back into your business. Invest it. Invest it into something that you know will bring you money, that will make you money and make you grow. So buy some equipment, get some studio time, spend it on something that you know will bring you an income and then allow you to be able to pay off that debt and get more. That's the smartest way to use any form of debt, unless it's an emergency. Number two would be to check out the listings on your reference bureau, credit reference bureau. In Kenya, it's a CRB in short. In your country, figure out what organization deals with credit. So this organization is basically in charge of keeping track of your loans. In Kenya, we charge 50 Kenya shillings. It's easy to pay on M-Pesa and you instantly get your credit report. Now remember to ask for an updated report because you might be paying off some debt and your lenders not updated your status. So look at the report. If there's any issues, call your lender or head over to the offices, have them update your status. A credit report has useful information. So one, your credit score, which is very important. We'll get to that later. But two, you get to see who's blacklisted you in terms of defaulted payments. Your credit score is basically a valuation of how you've been performing in terms of borrowing and paying back debt. People with credit scores like mine, I have a 680. I just downloaded my credit score a few days ago. It's 684 to be specific. Just after university, of course, I was broke. Life was tough. Things were thick. And I had about credit cards from my local lender. They pushed it, advertised it to me. And I was like, hey, this is free money. So of course I applied for the credit card. They gave it to me, but with no schooling, nothing they didn't teach me this in school. The lender obviously didn't tell me anything. They were just like, here's your card. Thank you for applying. And so there's a minimum fee that I really didn't care about. Also, I just splashed the money around. I used it to buy anything and everything. In addition to that, I have very late payments. With that accumulation of late payments and overspending on the card, like going past the limit, then I eventually ended up being blacklisted by my local bank. The good thing about it is, like I said, do an assessment. It's all about awareness. Once you're aware of this is where I'm at, then you can make progress. So once I was aware of my financial status or situation, I was able to, and I'd paid off all my debt, I'd looked at my report and all the stuff, and I was determined to grow my income and grow my money and invest also in other businesses. I was able to put aside 40 to 60% of my monthly income. With a compounding effect, this money grows into something very substantial that you might just surprise yourself at the end of the day, because it allows you to kind of grow your business. It allows you to invest. It allows you to buy equipment, especially as a creative. You might need to buy expensive equipment. Nothing is cheap. On a long term, you'll be able to buy stuff in wholesale in bulk, which is saving a lot of money in the long run. Now remember, it all starts with a plan. Remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell because I'll be sharing many more videos. If you like this one, do leave a comment down below because in the next episode, I'll be sharing some advice that was given by a financial guru himself on how to grow your income. This is your $1 Million Journey. See you in the next episode.